today's episode of Fix Your Finance, we meet 32-year-old Bhavesh who has loans worth 2 crores in Mumbai and despite that has a positive net worth of 65 lakh rupees. Let's talk to him and help him fix his liabilities. हेलो एंड वेलकम टू अ न्यू एपिसोड ऑफ फिक्स योर फाइनेंस। आज मैं हूँ बोरीवली मुंबई में, मेरे साथ है भावेश मुंबई में रहने वाले हैं। लेट्स टॉक टू हिम एंड ट्राई टू फिक्स हिज फाइनेंसेस। भावेश, वेलकम टू द शो। कैसे हो आप?
आई एम गुड।
भावेश, व्हाट डू यू डू फॉर अ लिविंग?
आई एम इन सॉफ्टवेयर developer working in a company, MNC. I've been working in IT for last 11 years.
What did you study?
I studied BSc IT.
So Bhavesh, currently what is your total compensation and ये company आपको क्या क्या perks देती है?
So current package is 38 lakhs in hand. There's no bonuses or anything involved in that.
Okay.
But the company is pretty solid. Like they give us books, periodicals, and additional food benefits is also there.
Okay.
But no bonuses for mine.
Okay. Health insurance?
Company gives the basic health insurance which is there. But
Okay.
I purchased my own.
So 38 LPA is your total compensation, ठीक है? What's your monthly in hand income?
2.50.
2.15 L. ठीक है. Employee Provident Fund जाता है?
So there is a reduction which happens by.
Is it 12% of your basic or 1800 rupees?
It's more than that.
Okay. So what percentage of your basic is going towards?
It's around 14%. I've kept it as a provident fund.
ठीक है 2.5 लाख तक के आपके अगर खुद के जो कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशंस है साल के, अगर आप एम्प्लॉय प्रोविडेंट फंड में डाल रहे हो, यू डू नॉट हैव टू पे एनी टैक्सेस ऑन दैट। सो ये तो हो गई आपकी प्राइमरी इनकम, राइट? एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट डू यू हैव एनी एडिशनल इनकम?
So sometimes I do some freelancing jobs for creating websites for my friends and family or some referrals which have come through.
How often are these projects?
Yearly I at least get 3 projects.
3 projects.
And they are worth around 3 to 4 lakhs.
3 to 4 lakhs. And are these one-time pays a part of your budget or is it separate?
It's completely separate because it's not fixed for me. So I don't consider as fixed income.
Okay. Any other fixed income?
I have a property in Thane. So
Okay.
that gives me 15,000 rent every month.
Okay. And is there any cost to maintain that house?
There is a maintenance of 3,000 every month.
So your net income is 12,000 rupees.
Yeah.
So if I take your rental income and your job, you are earning around 2.27 L after your maintenance cost, right? I have not considered your freelance income for this as of now. So this is your income bit. Now let's go to your expenses. Firstly, this house. Do you own this house? Is this on rent?
This one is rented.
Okay. मुंबई है, ठीक है? कितने रूम है इस घर में?
This is a 2 BHK apartment.
Okay.
And the rent here is 34,000.
Does this also include the maintenance that you have to pay to this?
Everything.
Everything. 34,000 rupees. Second is food, right? Currently how many people are in your family?
There is me, my wife, my mom, and there is one 2-year-old kid.
So currently how much do you spend on groceries, food?
It's around 15,000.
Okay. Next is travel. I mean, firstly, do you have a car of your own?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a loan for that?
No.
Okay. So it's paid off.
So I bought the car in second hand.
Okay.
So I got a really good deal in COVID. The car is Skoda Rapid.
Okay.
It was worth 16 lakhs.
Yeah, it's a fantastic car.
And it's a diesel version, which I got for 7.9 lakhs.
How old was this car?
1 year old. It was under warranty. It is still under warranty. I have another vehicle, 2-wheeler,
Okay.
which is electric. So I use that for traveling to my office whenever I have to, and it generally costs super cheap because it's electric.
So in total, what is the outlay on commute? Fuel plus charge electricity, which is
So usually I use my car for going out stations or something like that. Monthly, I only refuel it once, which
Okay.
is 4,000 rupees a full tank. The other electric bill I just told you 300 rupees additional.
Okay. So what are some other essential expenses? You said that you have a 2-year-old kid, right?
Yeah.
So what are some expenses going towards the kid? Like
So I think till first 3 years there are no significant expenses for the kid apart from just the diaper bags. That's
Yeah.
the only thing. But overall, the groceries I told you, right, 10 to 15,000. That covers all the expenses.
his or her food as well. His food, I'm guessing, because there are a lot of cars. What about utilities?
Electricity is around 4,000. Then there is house help, so that is 2,500. Wi-Fi is around 700 rupees per month. Gym and every other fitness things, there are another 500.
Okay, so utilities and help is another 8,000 rupees, 7 or 8,000 rupees. So these are your essential expenses. Are there other expenses like medical expenses?
I definitely give 20,000 every month to my mom.
Okay.
Just as a petty expense.
ठीक है. So these are your recurring expenses, right? So if I include these expenses, these regular recurring expenses, it comes to around 80,000 rupees, right?
Yeah.
So you are left with another 140, 130,000 every month. Do you have any existing loans?
I have bought one house in Thane.
Okay.
It is 1 BHK. So I pay around 40,000 EMI every month for that.
And when did you buy it? Why did you buy it?
So I bought it in 2017. There was an aspiration for my mom to actually own our own house. Because of that reason only, I have not stayed in that house for even 24 hours.
Okay.
But that house is there and I'm paying EMI on that.
पिछले 6-7 सालों में क्या इस घर का अप्रिसिएशन हुआ है प्राइस में?
Yes. So I got it for 55 lakhs. But now it's ranging around 70 lakhs as a retail price. For that.
Around 70 lakhs, right? And आपने कब खरीदा था ये?
2017.
2017. So that's around 4%
Yeah.
का growth on a yearly basis, CAGR, right? Extremely poor, but I know why it's happening, right? थाने में इतने बड़े इतना सप्लाई है हर एक सोसाइटी में amenities है, but the number of societies is too high today. Also, you said that it's on rent, right? Since how long has it been on rent?
Since day one.
So 2017 से.
Yeah.
2017 में rent कितना था?
It was 10,000.
तो आपका रेंट 2017 में 10,000 था, अभी कुछ 16,000 है. So it has gone up by 7%, right? And the rental yield is at around 3.4-3.5%, right? Overall, if we look at this investment, not the best, right? Returns have been lower than inflation, but you bought it because of your family reasons. I totally understand. That's the first loan. Do you have any other loans?
There is another house which I have purchased.
Okay.
Which is a 2 BHK and it's in Borivali,
Okay.
Malad.
Yeah.
So that's under construction. So there is a pre-EMI going on, but it is under bank subvention scheme. So builder has to pay the pre-EMI.
Can you tell me more about this scheme?
So usually these kind of developers, they offer pre-EMI bank subvention scheme.
Okay.
Basically, till you get the house for up to 3 years, there is a pre-EMI which goes out.
Okay.
As per the slab rate. So instead of you paying it out of your pocket, you pay 20% as the down
payment.
But the rest of the pre-EMI is borne by the builder.
So till the time you get possession, the builder is taking care of the EMI,
pre-EMI.
right? Pre-EMI. So कब मिलेगा इसका possession?
2026.
Okay. So उसका अभी कुछ EMI नहीं है. Builder is taking care of it, right? What is the price of this house and उसका loan कितना लिया है?
The price of the house is 1.64
Okay.
CR. I've already paid 20% of that
Okay.
from my savings. And the rest of this is completely 90% is taken as
Loan.
a loan.
What is the tenure? What is the EMI?
So I've taken the loan amount of 1.5 CR
Okay.
for 25 years.
For 25 years. And उसका EMI कितना आएगा once you get the possession?
It comes around 1 lakh per month.
1 lakh per month. So currently your income is at around 2.15, ठीक है? In your industry, what is the general growth rate salary में?
I've personally seen at least 15 to 20% growth every year.
Okay.
In my salary.
You are 32 right now.
Yeah.
From 32 till 42, are you expecting a similar growth?
It will come to around 12% per year.
Okay. So according to you are saying that for the next 10 years, you will be expecting an income growth of similar ranges, right? So 12% भी अगर हम पकड़ के चले, at the age of 35, when you get the possession of your flat, you will be spending around 37% of your total income towards this home loan EMI. This is just the new house. Yeah. If we consider your Thane house as well, then the percentage is 52%, which is on the higher side. If we consider after 5 years, like at the age of 40, right, you will be earning around 4,75,000 per month. Okay. During that time, your EMI will be around 21% of your total income. And if we consider the Thane house, it will be around 30% of your total income. So if your income is actually growing at 12% for the next 10 years, then this EMI will not be a very big strain. eventually. But अगले 3-4 साल में you will be spending around 40% of more than 40% of your income towards this EMI. That might become a stressful situation because you have around 80 to 1 lakh rupees as fixed expenses without your rent. Right. 39 की एज तक थाने के घर प्लस नए घर का जो EMI होगा, its percentage will be more than 30% at all points of time.
So, is there a way I could pre-close Thane EMI, or I'm actually willing to even sell that house in case when the new house is ready?
So you said at the starting, right? At the starting of the conversation, you said that you freelance and you make websites.
Yeah.
And I specifically mentioned कि ये वाला income हम कोई भी budget में consider नहीं करेंगे, आपके income में भी consider नहीं करेंगे. What we can do is we can keep that income specifically earmarked for paying extra EMIs.
Okay.
So if you continue paying 12 EMIs every year, this loan is going to last for 300 months, right? That's what you signed up for. अगर आप हर साल 2 लाख एक्स्ट्रा डाल रहे हो अपने EMI में, then in the end you are decreasing your tenure from 25 years to close to 16 years. That's the impact of paying extra EMIs, and that's what you can do if you want to pay off the loan faster. Use your freelance income to reduce your overall interest amount. Let's do a quick buy, sell or keep analysis for this particular house. Since you will never live in that house, and since you have not even spent more than 24 hours in that house, this particular vehicle is only an investment tool in your life. राइट तो हमें ये देखना है कि इसे रख के कितना फ़ायदा होगा vis-a-vis अदर इन्वेस्टमेंट व्हीकल्स अवेलेबल इन द मार्केट. राइट currently over the last 7 years your property has given an increment of 4% value wise. राइट अगर हम 10 साल तक इसे होल्ड करेंगे the value will be around 1.03 crores. Okay, if you kept the same house for 10 more years, अगर आप 20 साल बाद तक ये घर खरीदोगे तो इसकी वैल्यू बन के आएगी 1.53 CR. Okay, so after holding for 26 years, your 55L becomes 1.53 CR. Now let's suppose you sell this house and invest it in the market. Firstly, whatever gains you are getting, okay, you'll have to pay 20% tax on that. तो आपके पास आएंगे हाथ में 67 लाख रुपीस आफ्टर सेलिंग द थाने हाउस. बट इसमें एक और चीज़ है, अभी आपका होम लोन आउटस्टैंडिंग कितना है? 32 लैक्स. ठीक है, 67 लैक्स में 32 लैक्स आपको बैंक को देना है. राइट, सो 35 लाख आपके हाथ में आएंगे. अब ये देखते हैं कि उस 35 लाख से व्हाट ऑल कैन हैपन इफ यू जस्ट कीप दैट 35 lakhs into your account and invest it in the market. Okay, so let's consider a return of around 12.5%, which will result into a post tax return of 11%. 10 साल बाद ये बनेगा 99.37 lakhs और 20 साल बाद it will be around 2.82 CR as compared to 1.53 CR if you keep the house. Right now, after your loans and expenses, how much are you left with on a monthly basis?
Around 80 to 90,000 is there, out of which 30,000 I invest first during the week.
Okay.
First week of the month.
Okay, systematically invest. Okay, mutual funds,
ELSS and mutual funds.
Equity mutual funds. Yes. Okay, ठीक है. And are you able to save the rest of the money? जो 30,000 के बाद जो 40-50,000 बचता है, क्या वो?
No, it gets spent in most of my leisure expenses.
Okay. So भावेश, जनरली क्या होता है कि सबको लगता है कि कमाना is the only thing that you need to solve for, right? But the most important thing is to figure out if you are able to manage your money properly. Okay, and आप 12 साल से काम कर रहे हो. Okay, so the best way to gauge if you are managing your money really well is to calculate your net worth. ठीक है, so let's calculate your net worth. सबसे पहली चीज़ आपका घर, थाने वाला एसेट, ठीक है, उसकी करंट वैल्यू अभी 70L है. सो दैट्स योर फर्स्ट एसेट 70L. जो आपका दूसरा घर है वो अभी आपके पास नहीं आया है, उसका आप EMI भी नहीं भर रहे हो, सो दैट एसेट विल नॉट बी अ पार्ट ऑफ योर बैलेंस शीट. ठीक है, अगली चीज़ है you have been investing 30,000 every month. What is the size of your equity mutual fund portfolio?
So the current market price of that is around 21 lakhs.
21 lakhs. ठीक है. Do you invest in stocks?
It's a combination of stocks and mutual funds.
ठीक है, 21L. Next is employee provident fund. What is your current provident fund balance?
It's around 8 lakhs.
ठीक है. Next is liquid savings. Do you have savings or cash in hand?
I don't keep cash in my hand.
Okay.
I invest it.
So any liquid money, RD, FD?
1 lakh rupees.
1 lakh rupees. ठीक है, 1L. Apart from that, investments in gold?
There is gold in the house, what I have bought so far.
ठीक है,
So
ठीक
that's
है.
around 5 lakhs.
That's around 5L. Any other assets that you will keep in consideration?
No.
ठीक है. आपके पास कार भी है,
Yes.
राइट? सेकंड हैंड कार है. आपने कब खरीदी थी वो?
2020.
2020. कब कितने में खरीदी थी?
7.8.
7.8. But that was a fantastic deal, right?
And the
शायद
car is still worth 7 lakhs.
अभी भी 7 लाख की होगी, राइट? 7 लाख एसेट, ठीक है. जनरली बैलेंस शीट में कार नहीं डालो तो भी चलेगा, बट डेप्रिशिएटिंग एसेट है तो डेप्रिशिएटेड वैल्यू आप डाल सकते हो, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है. ये सारी चीज़ें मिलाकर आपकी एसेट वैल्यू है, टोटल एसेट वैल्यू इज 97L. ओके, नाउ लेट्स गो टू योर लाइबिलिटीज़. ठीक है. अभी आपकी एग्जिस्टिंग लाइबिलिटी है थाने का घर, उसका करंट आउटस्टैंडिंग कितना है?
32 lakhs.
अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट डू यू हैव एनी अदर लाइबिलिटीज़?
No loans.
No loans, right? Which means that your net worth is 65L, which in my opinion at the age of 32 is fantastic. Is fantastic. Which means that आपने ना कि सिर्फ अपना घर में पैसा डाला है, आपने equity portfolio भी बनाया है, आपने gold में भी invest किया है, आपने liquid पैसा कुछ ज़्यादा रखा नहीं है. So that might be a challenge in the future, because for any reason if you need money, you either have to fall back to your credit card or you have to sell your mutual funds or stocks. So you have a fixed expense of a fixed outlay of around 1.4, 1.5. 3 महीना जितना आपको एक savings में होना चाहिए. The point of that savings amount is to not give you any money, create wealth for you, but to protect those assets which are creating wealth for you. योर नेटवर्थ लुक्स फाइन. ठीक है. दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडेज वीडियो. अगर आपको इस वीडियो में कुछ भी अच्छा लगा, हिट द लाइक बटन. इफ यू आर न्यू टू द चैनल प्लीज सब्सक्राइब. 90% ऑफ द पीपल पूरा वीडियो देखते हैं, ठीक है, कमेंट भी छोड़ते हैं बट सब्सक्राइब नहीं करते. प्लीज हिट दिस सब्सक्राइब बटन. योर लव एंड सपोर्ट कीप्स अस मोटिवेटेड. गुड बाय, सी यू गाइस नेक्स्ट टाइम.